Echo, ready for departure runway 09.
Oscar Echo, roger, surface wind is calm.
So you can just say Golf Oscar Echo entering 09.
Golf Oscar Echo, entering 09.
And then you can take off from the arrows, you know, that you just can't land on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the latest video. Unfortunately, on the first flight of the day, we had technical difficulties with the cameras, so audio was not recorded. We are just about to enter the runway for our first takeoff on the second flight.
And then just go taking off.
Golf Oscar Echo, taking off. T's and P's are in the green.
Golf Zulu Hotel, taxi into the pumps for fuel, please. Brian, can I come up and pay this for you when I've finished my detail, please?
Go on then, I'll let you. Don't forget.
Will there be any interest charged?
Could well be, I hadn't thought of that one.
Okay, roger, I'll do that. I'll get it filled up and then... I'm only doing a few circuits.
Yeah, that's all right.
So 300 feet, flaps going up.
My last flight was over 3 months ago, so I had a bit of time out of the year, and this was a nice exercise just getting me back into things.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah. Good.
Golf Oscar Echo downwind.
T33 Edgewood Road start out by the refuel spot, 3 POB, and we pump for 2.5 hours and we'll be coming back here for a refuel.
Wait off on the coverage down, mixture is
Electricity 33, roger. The runway news 09, left hand, QFE 1009. QNH 1013.
T's and P's on the green.
Starting 1009, 1013 and 09 left hand, access T33.
Hatches and harnesses are secure. I'll do that again. Golf Oscar Echo late downwind, just in case.
Yeah.
Rocky, radio, good afternoon, Golf Bravo Hotel Romeo Charlie. Radio check and departure information please to the north.
Good night, Charlie, good afternoon, reading you 5, runway news 09, left hand, QFE 1009, QNH 1013.
09 left hand, QFE 1009 and QNH 1013, Golf Oscar Echo.
Rocky, radio, helicopter Golf Victor Charlie, Juliet Hotel, radio check and airport information, please. Helicopter Juliet Hotel, good afternoon, Dave. We're reading you 5, runway news 09, left hand, QFE 1009, QNH 1013.
Active 09 left hand, QFE 1009, QNH 1013, helicopter Juliet Hotel.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Sinking fast.
Take off Romeo Charlie's holding position for the helicopter.
Very nice. As good as on that centre line.
Golf Oscar Echo, final 4 touch and go.
Oscar Echo, surface wind is calm.
Get it all the way down, that's it. Just add a bit of power just to reduce that rate of descent. Good speed. Yeah, that's it. A little bit more because we're going to land short if we're not careful. That's it. That's it, hold off.
9 red back.
Good.
Good afternoon, Commodore 03 inbound from the west airport information, please.
Commodore 03, runway new 09, left hand, QFE 1009.
QFE 1009.
Let's have that, get that up a bit more for you. There you are.
Firm 1 in circuit at the moment.
Commodore 03.
Yeah, if you think you're going to come a bit too low or you're landing short, just add a little bit of power and that'll just kind of level you out a bit. Remember, hold the speed with the attitude, but add a little bit of power and that'll reduce that rate, you know, almost hold you where you need to be. And then when you're ready, start coming back down again.
Yep.
But it was nice.
Roger.
Felt more comfortable, that one did.
Yeah. But it was nice, you were raising the nose, just raise the nose a little bit more, hold off for a little bit longer.
Yep.
03, roger.
You'll be surprised at how high actually you can get the nose on landing. You notice the aircraft probably feels a bit heavier as well.
It does, yes.
Time performance isn't as great. Yeah, it's amazing as well the difference between a hot day and a day like today. The performance that you get out of the aircraft. I mean, you'll just be, you know, almost over the new houses before you hit 300 feet. It's crazy.
Commodore 03, short final, sir.
03, roger, surface wind is calm at 4 knots.
Yes.
Brakes up. Golf Oscar Echo, downwind. Brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich, pump is on, fuel is okay, and instruments, T's and P's are in the green. Hatches and harnesses are secure.
Good.
He's just about to land. Looking forward to doing instrument rating after I
Yeah.
the feeling. I've been through clouds a couple of times with a couple of instructors who had no choice.
Yeah.
And that feeling when you first do it, oh,
It's a very weird experience, isn't it? That's where your instruments become vital. You just solely rely on them. You forget about any of the sensation that you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your artificial horizon becomes very important as well.
3.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Just from your experience, the turns that I'm doing now, are they feeling more like when you did your turn?
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, so no more than 30 degree turn, obviously in the climb, no more than about 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're nice. but just keep it coming round and you'll find it, because otherwise we'll overshoot. There we go, that's nicely in the centre line. A little bit past, but that's all right. Good. Okay, now full flap.
1002.
And then you can make your call.
Golf Oscar Echo, final for touch and go.
Oscar Echo, surface wind call.
Come on, surface fuel, please.
Roger.
So a little bit low there, but it's a bit of power just to reduce that rate of descent. That's it, good, that's
Can't
nice.
it off.
Good. Just keep us on that centre line. A little bit more power, a little bit low. That's it, about there. Keep it, but try and land past the numbers, don't land before them, because we're not. That's it, a little bit more, hold off. And then just hold it, just keep that nose like that, but add a little bit of power. Oh, there we go. All right, full power. That's it, hold there.
Ah, Eddie, come on.
Nottingham Radio, Golf Bravo, Echo Zulu Hotel for airfield information on box 1 for circuit. Zulu Hotel, good afternoon, reading E5, runway new 09 left hand, QFE 1009.
Runway 09 left hand, QFE 1009, Golf Zulu Hotel.
Electricity 33 now ready taxi from the refuel to runway 09.
Electricity 33, roger. The wind is calm.
I've got G Hotels crossing the active.
Julius Hotel.
What's this cloud cover at? 6,000?
No, probably lower than that.
33 passing 09.
Probably about 3.
33, roger.
I think they were saying about 3,400 on the TAF. 3,500.
I've got a G Hotels departing.
Roger.
Good. So put a bit more RPM on it, give us 90 knots.
Golf Oscar Echo downwind. Brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich, fuel is on, pressure is okay. Instruments, T's and P's are
Golf Zulu Hotel taxi in for 09.
green. Hatches and harnesses are secure.
So you see how the 09 is kind of on our left?
Yeah.
That means we're actually creeping into it a little bit. So I'd say that's why I say the forest ground is usually quite a good one.
That's a really good tip, that.
Yeah, I mean obviously when you've got crosswind, then you've got to account for that as well. But yeah, it's a good one I find in the circuit, especially if it's a new airfield and you've never been there before and you don't know what to look out for in terms of visual features.
$1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
Now, if you don't mind, do you mind if I just show you the final approach again? But I want you to follow through.
Okay.
So follow through. There you go. Right. So Yeah, I mean your turns are absolutely fine. I mean, no issues with that. But just feel like how the movement of the throttle. Start down.
Golf Oscar Echo, final touch and go.
All right, now then, start to bring it down to holding that 70 knots. And I'm actually looking at the arrow closest to the numbers.
Yeah. I don't think I am.
I think that's why you're a little bit short, but it's not a problem. See the height that I am, but I'm just kind of progressively just maintaining that picture. And I've still got a bit of throttle on. I'm even adding a bit right now. Okay, now I'm starting to round out. Now, as I'm reducing the throttle,
wind is calm.
I'm starting to hold off.
Lighting up 09.
I don't want the aircraft to land. I've kind of left it a little bit long here, but see how I'm just progressively raising the nose?
Yeah.
Oh, drift. There. Now, yeah, because it's a nil wind day, it was really holding off.
Yeah.
And actually, to tell you the truth, actually, the arrow that you were pointing at is probably a good one for that kind of landing because it will hold off for that long. So, actually, you're probably right. Aim for that the other arrow, and you'll hold it. But just keep it in the air for a little bit longer.
Okay.
And as you're reducing the throttle, start to progressively raise the nose. And did you see how even though I had the throttle idle, I wasn't letting it land. I was just keeping it at the same height. And if you do that, it will just eventually come down. And the nice thing is you'll have that higher nose attitude and that lift, because the airspeed's bled off, there'll be hardly any lift on the wings.
Okay.
But you can see that incremental movement on the throttle, just to tiny smidges that were helping to reduce that rate of descent, or if I'm a bit too high, just taking a little bit off. And that was helping to bring me down.
Charlie.
Yeah, it's all right doing that on 0927, but you do it on 0321, and you've not got much room to play with.
Golf Zulu Hotel at Hold Whiskey, ready to depart for 09.
I also noticed I was probably coming a little bit fast on that one, actually, thinking about it. So that you see how much that makes a difference, especially with very little wind.
Yeah.
Golf Zulu Hotel, Hold Whiskey, ready for departure on 09.
Zulu Hotel, roger, surface wind is calm at 4 knots, sir.
Roger, Golf Zulu Hotel.
Let's just see 33 about to let down and do some work in Mansfield. I'm still maintaining a listening watch on this if I may.
53, roger.
T's and P's on the green. Axles and harnesses are secure.
Just watch your altimeter.
Golf Oscar Echo, late downwind.
Let's try and get back to that 800.
Golf Romeo Charlie's climbing out on the crosswind leg to the north.
Roger.
Alright.
Golf Zulu Hotel taking off runway 09.
Zulu Hotel.
$1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
Golf Romeo Charlie departing the 80Z to the north, changing to East Midlands 134175.
Roger. Which one are you in, Dan? Sorry about that.
He's already gone.
Too late.
It was at Golf Romeo Charlie.
Romeo Charlie.
Full flaps now. I've got the arrows.
That's good. Golf Oscar Echo, final touch and go.
Sorry, forgot that.
So, no, it's fine. Just focus on that. That's all good.
Surface wind is calm.
That's it. That's a nice rate of descent there. Keep it coming down. So remember those. And then remember, just as you flare and you put the throttle to idle, start to raise the nose to not allow the aircraft to land. Like that. Just hold it there. And as it starts to descend, start to raise the nose again. Raise the nose. Very nice. See that?
Bloody hell, that was
full power. And that was all you. I had no input there.
Gosh, that feels good when you do that.
It's a good feeling, isn't it? And you see what I mean about as you progressively raise the nose to not let it descend. As you raise the nose, it because you're kind of increasing the angle of attack, you're kind of just reducing the rate of descent, but at the same time, that nose wheel, you know, is the attitude higher, so you're not touching down on the nose, and on top of that, when you are down, you stay down because the speed's bled off and you've got no lift on the wings.
Yeah. Whew.
Alright, see if you can do that again. That was better than my one, actually.
feet flaps up.
Good afternoon, Nottingham Radio Golf.
Where were you aiming for that time? Was it the first arrow?
The first arrow.
Oh, okay, so that works well. Yeah, it works well.
Runway News 09 left hand QFE 1009.
With the idea that there's no wind.
Yeah. So with an increasing headwind, that's probably going to vary slightly, but that just comes with practice. Is there any specific time you want to be flying for? You say you're conscious of.
I'm good.
Of the time, but
whatever's good with you.
Yeah.
Golf Zulu Hotel, final 09.
Zulu Hotel, surface wind is calm.
Zulu Hotel. Golf Oscar Echo downwind. Brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich. Fuel pump is on, fuel is okay. Instruments T's and P's are in the green. Hatches and harnesses are secure.
And then just call. Have you called downwind?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Alright, we're going to do the same again.
Alright. It's funny landing. I think it's one of those ones where the moment it clicks, you just never forget it. Or you might get a bit rusty, but it soon comes back to you.
$1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
Probably leave it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, about now, start your turn. Add a little bit of power just to reduce that rate of descent. Okay, good.
Golf Oscar Echo, final for touch and go.
Oscar Echo, surface wind is gone.
All the way, there you go. Okay, that's good. That's a nice rate of descent there. But just keep it bringing it down.
Golf Zulu,
Nice,
downwind,
nice tiny movements.
runway 09 for a touch and go.
Keep it coming down a little bit high, so just reduce the throttle a little bit. That's it. Keep it coming. That's it.
Golf Charlie India, Mike, joining downwind of runway 09.
Mike, Roger.
Okay, now as you start to reduce the throttle, and just hold it. Don't let it land. That's alright, hold it. You can recover it, just start to raise the nose. Yeah, alright, full power.
Not as good.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, we'll come with practice.
Yeah.
Like anything. But the important thing is as you start to see that the aircraft come down, start to raise the nose and hold it. You know, you just want it just above the runway. And you do that for long enough, it will eventually, like I say, it will eventually come down.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is you'll have that higher nose attitude and it'll be nice and smooth. And that's what happened with that last one, the previous one.
Yeah.
That's what you did. You were holding the nose, you were raising it, and it would just naturally come down with that. You know, because if the throttle was idle,
Yeah.
it's got to. If you had throttle on, then yeah, we're just going to float forever. But as you're raising it, and holding it off, it's almost like you're kind of playing a battle. It's like, you know, the aircraft wants to land, but you're not letting it.
Yeah.
And as you do that, it'll end up nice. Obviously, there's that balance between not flaring enough and flaring too much where you balloon it, but as the speed bleeds off, we can stop the turn.
Yeah.
As the speed bleeds off, it isn't want to, you know, it's not going to want to balloon because it's not got the energy to.
Yeah. What a lovely evening, afternoon.
Yeah. And I've been really spoiled with the weather since I started instructing here.
Yes.
Helicopter Hotel for joining station.
Hotel 09 left hand QFE 1009.
09 left hand QFE 1009, helicopter Juliet Hotel.
So brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich, fuel is on, fuel pump is there, T's and P's on the green.
Final, Golf Mike. Mike, surface wind is gone. Roger, Mike.
Golf Oscar Echo downwind.
Echo, Roger. Looking radio, Golf Bravo, Delta Sierra Hotel for radio check. Bravo, Delta Sierra Hotel, reading you 5. 5 also, thank you.
Helicopter Hotel positioning for an auto rotation to north
Try
sector.
about 1500 RPM on the
Hotel Roger, the wind is gone.
on the RPM. I think that'll get us at a nice rate of descent for base. That's good. We're a little bit fast there, so about 70. Raise the nose slightly.
Golf, my Mike, runway exited and taxiing for fuel. Mike, roger. You know where you're going, I presume?
Yes, thank you. Bye. Night, Mike.
Okay, I'll get the boys out for you.
Golf Zulu Hotel downwind runway 09 for a touch and go.
Golf Oscar Echo, final touch and go.
Oscar Echo, surface wind calm.
Right, I've got the arrow.
Yeah, just aim towards it and just control it. If you're getting too high, reduce the throttle a little bit. That's it. And so keep coming down. That's a good rate of descent there you've got going. I think that's nice. A little bit less. A little bit less. Keep coming down. You're still too high. That's it. Okay, now nice and gently raise the nose. Okay, but you have to, yeah, so you ballooned a little bit. So just lower the nose,
Yeah.
and then start to bring it back like that. There we go.
Okay.
Pull out. Yeah, I think almost initially as you flare, you can almost hold it level, like hold the level attitude, and then you'll see that as the speed starts to bleed off, then you start to transition into raising the nose.
I'm doing it too quick.
Yeah, if you do it too early, it'll just shoot back up again because you've still got that energy from the speed to go back up. But as it starts to reduce.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, you're doing well. I mean, you're flying safe. It's just perfecting it and just getting it those minor little tweaks to get them really nice consistently. And as you do it, the more you practice it, you'll get better and better. But I think a lot of people, what they do is, they know how to fly the approach. They have absolutely fine with that. It's just that last bit. They think, right, how do I get this thing down? I'll cut the throttle. And what happens is you've still got that speed on. The nose is too low, and that's where you get all that bouncing, manoeuvring, and it's all over the place.
Yeah. Golf Oscar Echo downwind. Brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich, fuel pump is on. T's and P's are in the green. Hatches and harnesses are secure.
I've got GA hotels downwind, contact one ahead.
And this is where we need to be on the ball.
Yeah, because if they catch up to us, they'll slow down to 70. But if we're at 70 already, it's just going to make things a bit more difficult for them.
Unfortunately, at this point, the forward-facing camera decided to run out of battery power, and that was where the audio was getting recorded. From this point onwards, there will be no cockpit audio. Apologies for that, and I will try and rectify it on the next flight. So now we're coming up to our final landing. If you've watched this far, then there's a surprise for you waiting right at the end. Watch what happens. After this, I've since learned that the aircraft was grounded and had to have the engine recalibrated and the RPM idle set a little higher. I'll let you see what happens.